Your actions have changed the world.
Hello, and welcome back to the world of assassination and the trending contracts. And today's contract, Palace of Greed, set in New York, and the contract ID is up on the screen now for anyone who wishes to have a crack at it, and has been supplied to us today courtesy of Sphinx V123. So on to our briefing, short and sweet. Bring down your targets, bring down the palace. So speaking of targets, today we have 2 of them with no stipulations on how we dispatch them or what we wear whilst we do so we have a free map. So for today's challenge we will be starting in the garage. We're going to have the combat axe stored up on the executive floor, and we're going to be bringing with us our ever trusty lockpick and a silenced pistol. So right from the start and off the bat, we need to get out of the loading bay and get rid of this bunny disguise, as we won't get very far with it. So we're just going to hop up onto the loading dock. The building, or the room in front of us, is the security room, so we're just going to take out the camera there, lockpick our way into the cabinet on the wall, and inside we will find some chloroform, and we can take that back into the loading dock and apply this to the air conditioning system. So in it goes. Make sure we get the right thing in there, we don't want to be adding the wrong items. So from there we're going to make our way back to the security room and turn on the air conditioning, and then we're going to utilize a little trick, and we're going to make our way up the stairs and all the way to the top. Just stand by this desk for a second and then casually walk back downstairs, and that will trigger the 4th guard for the security office to enter into the security office and render himself unconscious. So we can make our way back down the stairs, turn off the air vents, take out the surveillance system, get ourselves a disguise, get ourselves a key card, and we can now move on with the mission. So we're just going to exit the security area into the depository area, lockpick our way through the gate and past the guard, up the stairs, and then past another guard, and then up a few more stairs, and we will be on the 1st floor. Now up here we will find a janitor, and if we can time this just right and get our angle right, we can pick up his wet floor sign and drop it a little way off, not trying to get anyone's attention. And when the janitor comes back, he will slip on the water that he clearly knows is there and drop his key. So we're just going to grab that key and then continue on, and we're going to make our way around the corridor and up the stairs to the 2nd floor, and this is where we will encounter our first target. And our first target is one of the investment bankers. We're going to make our way into the bathroom and into the left-hand cubicle, and in here we will find a cabinet on the wall with some lethal poison in it, and there is our target just finishing up in the cubicle next door. So when he leaves, we can then exit our cubicle, enter into his cubicle, and find out that he's been up to no good, so we'll put a stop to that. So we're just going to add our lethal poison to the concoction on the side there, and then we're going to hide it in the crate because our target is easily spooked. So if he sees us in a guard uniform, he will not hang around. So once he goes in, we can then exit the crate and get a nice good view of justice being served. So down you go, mate. There you go. You're here to work, not play. Ooh, that was a very, very slow descent into the unknown. So one target down, one more to go, and our final target is upstairs. So we're just going to give the security office a nice wide berth to avoid the enforcers. Use our key card to let ourselves up to the 3rd floor. And our final target is the receptionist. So we're going to make our way around and behind the receptionist and into the executive room here. And in here we have our combat axe. So we're just going to grab that. We're going to grab an apricot as well. And then we're going to throw the apricot just at the partition outside the room here. And then hold ourselves against the wall. That will get the attention of our target, and when he comes around to investigate, we're just going to close that door so that it stays open. When we throw the axe, we can then throw the axe. So that's our second target nicely dealt with. We'll leave the axe there, no one's going to find him, and we can now head for the nearest safe exit, which will be, unfortunately, the maintenance man exit. So we do have to make our way back past the security office. We could get the executive exit, but that will involve a lot more running around. So there we go, one more trending contract taken care of. This one was quite an interesting one, but both the targets are very easy to deal with. So we have confirmation our targets have been very easily dealt with, and we get our silent assassin rating. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.